Welcome back to Coffee and Candor. This is Brandy,
Amber,
Chris,
and Ross.
Hey, I want to talk about bullying's a big thing here lately, and a lot of people are not clear on what bullying actually is. Bullying it involves abuse of power, and I'm really proud of our youngest because he'd been in a situation for 6 years now? 6 years?
Mm-hmm. Five or so.
Where the director of the agency where he works was actually really bullying him about his weight, about his living arrangements, about the fact that his parents live in a trailer. And our boy got enough of it, and he took it straight to the mayor and got a huge investigation going, and the director was forced to resign Friday.
Good.
So he didn't get retirement or anything?
I bet he did.
No, they probably said you can either retire
or we're going to fire your ass.
Fire you.
But they escorted him off of the premises.
Oh, wow.
And
that's not what you do when someone retires. That's what you do when someone gets fired.
They would not let him.
It was a forced retirement.
Yeah. They would not let him get his things. He had to come back after all the employees left. He was not allowed any further in contact with employees.
Good.
And it's Austin's part of me feels kind of bad because I got a guy fired, but I was no, he got him fired. Mm-hmm. He did things that he knew that were not okay. Mm-hmm. And if you're a bad enough person that you get off on bullying people that are supposed to be under your protection. I mean, your supervisors are supposed to look out for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're not supposed to, use you and make your life hell.
No.
So if that's who he was, he got the consequences of his actions.
Yep, you reap what you sow.
Yep. And so I'm really proud of him. And he was all his coworkers were really scared. He was.
Oh yeah, because doing something like that,
it's
going to go your way or it's going to go horribly wrong.
Yeah, and there was a big risk. And I was worried,
I'm glad it went his way.
Me too. I was worried not because I thought Austin was in the wrong, because I fully agreed he was in the right. But, he's the breadwinner for their family. He really likes working for the city. I just was so afraid that it would come back and bite him in the ass because I've seen it happen so many times. So
it doesn't always work out for people who are in the right.
Yeah. I mean, that's just... Unfortunately, politics.
Because if his supervisor would have been buddy with the mayor,
right,
it would not have gone his way.
No, and it gives me hope, that the new management in the city are going to put a lot of this old bullshit to bed.
Yeah,
but I just wanted to say we were proud of him, and because it took guts to do that, whew.
Yeah.
So we've been out of town. It's so good to be back. I love going out of town, but I'm so ready to get back home. With my bed and my dogs, it's oh my God. My little hovel is
my toilet.
Yeah, yeah, or yours. I'm here enough now that my colon has adopted your toilet. It's my shitter's your shitter, boy.
He hates the toilet, and Alexis is the one.
The hole it's that big around,
and it's tall. It's tall and skinny.
Oh, his little feet dangle.
I'm not a midget. Jesus Christ.
Now I have this picture of Chris with his feet dangling. And
like Kevin Hart?
Yeah, his pants pulled around his ankle, just swinging his legs.
No, he doesn't like it because it's
bowl.
I guess it's skinny and oval.
No, it's not.
I don't like it because
it's round and it's small, and
I don't like it because it's taller than
it feels like you're trying to poop into a cup or something.
The aim is very important.
Yeah, you got to be really fucking precise.
One cup.
You nasty. No, it feels like you need to be really spot on with.
Really on your game.
Yeah, there's no room for error, and I don't like it. I like a little bit of wiggle room.
Well, have you seen those videos where they teach cats to use the human shitter? And that's what they do. They start with the whole, like, really little, and then as the cats get used to it, they make it bigger and bigger until the cat's just perched on the seat dropping a deuce.
Yeah.
And,
The house that we looked at today has 3 bathrooms.
3.5.
Oh,
Three and a half
yeah.
bathrooms. So I'm like, one of those would be dedicated to those.
Auto
They have
scooping
those
cat boxes.
Yeah.
that auto like washes, and it's got a tube that goes into the toilet. I'm like, that would be the cat's bathroom. No more scooping litter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that
nice.
fucking shit gets old quick. But no, like ours is oval shaped, right? More
was
like
just teasing you.
more like you would want,
Like a normal toilet.
Yeah, and theirs being round. Oh,
I was thinking before we left, Mason was wearing this little short set, and it was really, really long. And I was like, look at him with his little baby legs. And Taylor goes, it looks like Chris.
Oh my god.
fuck her! I don't have baby legs.
It's because you wear those long
It's
shorts.
because you've got this much skin showing between your sock and your shorts.
I don't have baby legs.
No, you just have really long shorts.
It gives a baby leg-ish appearance.
In your white socks.
What is wrong with my fucking socks? Oh my god! Fuck you!
It's not nothing.
No, I don't want to
It's the official dad.
It's it's generational.
Okay,
because,
so I
like,
saw this-
when we were kids, black socks were for dress.
Old- yeah.
Like old people wore them because they were dress socks. But now they think old people wear white socks. It has swung the other way
Well, I've got them both.
as the pendulum swings.
He has changed over to short socks.
Whoa! Look at you getting edgy.
I don't understand why my socks are so fucking
He doesn't want
important.
his ankles showing.
Do you not have sexy
What?
ankles?
No, my ankles are fine. I don't like the ones that go below the ankle because they slip down into
Oh
my
yeah,
shoe.
I hate when you're like walking and you feel like it's just hanging on by a thread.
Yeah,
and you know.
just
or
go,
God, yeah, exactly. God
Now
forbid.
it's all in the middle of your foot.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck with it.
I hate that feeling because
And
you know,
I do have pairs of boots.
yeah,
And
Well, like,
you can't wear that shit with those
where you've
either.
got those low profile socks, like if you wear Chucks or Bobs or stuff like that, those are the socks designed to not show with those,
Yeah.
which is all well and good because they've got a little rubber piece. But if they're not exactly perfect, it rolls
Yeah,
down.
and I don't
it's the
wear
devil.
Chucks or Bobs or Bills or Jimmy's or any of that shit. I'm pretty sure these are Fila's or whatever, Skechers. And those will be right up at my toes
These
before
need to
I
get
take a couple of
thrown
steps.
in the trash
you're
'cause
losing
they're
your-
falling apart.
Yeah, we're at the toe blues.
Yeah, I don't know how because you normally don't wear
shoes.
closed-toed shoes.
Yeah.
These are my winter shoes.
Yeah, those are the ones she bought when we were at the play, wasn't it?
No, I bought another pair of them
Oh.
because those fell apart too.
You've already gone through two.
I was like, I like those because I can just slip them on. I don't have to tie anything.
I love it. Mules are the shit, man.
Is that what they're called?
Well, those aren't mules, I don't think, because mules technically.
They have a little lip. Mules don't have a lip on the back, right?
Well, actually, those would be mules because they don't come all the way up. A mule is just a slide-in like loafer thing.
Oh, I can't stand those.
Oh, I love them because I hate fucking tying shoes.
If I could wear flip flops all winter, I'd be fine with that.
Like, frankly, I don't consider my pants to fit if I can't just pull them up without unbuttoning or unzipping. If I gotta undo them, fuck that. I'll just buy a bigger size. I'm not fucked up about it.
I gotta have mine fitted. I can't stand because I'm constantly. I have a smaller waist
but
than my hips.
you got that big ass, which
And they're
puts
just-
that gap in the back of your pants.
I'm constantly just doing this, pull
Yeah.
and tugging, pull and tugging.
And I don't want to have to fuck with shoelaces. I just want to get my shit on and go.
Oh, I don't fuck
Like,
with
I
shoelaces.
love
I mean,
my
mine have
boots.
shoelaces,
You
but
just
I
don't fuck with them.
Yeah.
Like, I love my boots. I'd rather just slip on, kick off.
Yeah, that's why I don't wear. Like, I've got all kinds of cute boots, and I don't wear them a lot because, like, if I sit down, I want to just immediately kick them off. You know, I don't want to have to go like taking shoes off. That sounds lazy when you put it out later. I don't have to actually.
I remember when Pop come home from being on the truck, he was like, Booger, it's called me Booger. Take my boots off, and I'd sit there and I'd pull.
Oh my god, I used to do
and
that
I'd
for
fall
my dad.
over.
You'd fall over because They don't come, boom! Now you're launched across the room.
I was telling Chris the other day, whenever he'd get a hole like in the bottom of his boots, he'd get duct tape, electrical tape, whatever, and just wrap the whole thing, the toe and everything.
Well, she told me that because she found out about, the toe glue on her shoes, and she was like, oh, fuck, now I get new shoes. And I told her, one time I bought a brand new pair of whatever I had gotten. I think those were Skechers too, actually. And I got them, and then a week later I'd gone to Omaha or Milwaukee or Madison or one of those fucking places. These shoes were a week old. I'm walking down the hallway to the room that we're all in, and I feel this thing, and I hear this flop, and I'm like, what the fuck? I know the sole of these shoes didn't fuck up because they're a week old. Sure as shit, these brand new shoes, the sole split widthways right across the ball of my foot. I'm like,
his feet destroy shoes. I don't know what the deal is.
Ross is
I
like
wear
that.
them. I wear shoes. That's what it is.
Yeah.
When you wear shoes, they get worn. I mean,
Like
I can have shoes last for years.
Yeah, it happens fast.
yeah, but you wear flip
they
flops
have
90% of the time too.
40 pairs too. So.
Yeah, I wear.
He has more shoes than I do.
I don't. Yeah, but I only wear one on a regular basis.
Just get rid of the rest.
Yeah.
Just goes
All right.
shoeless on the other foot.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he would never go shoeless because he doesn't want people to see his feet.
Jesus Christ! Here we go again.
Like, I always see cute, like, manly sandals.
Yeah.
He won't wear them.
I don't like wearing sandals.
Why?
Because he doesn't want people to see his feet.
No, no, because the dust.
What's wrong with his feet?
The dust gets under my toes and I can't stand it.
What's wrong with his feet?
The dust.
There's nothing wrong with my fucking feet. Dust, yeah, outside. There's dust.
Remember how Robin Laurie, she would want a foot rub, and for him to touch her feet, she'd have to go and she'd have to take a shower.
Jesus.
Then she'd have to put socks on to walk from the bathroom to the couch, take the socks off for him to touch her feet. He has a weird foot thing.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not like that at all.
No, and I was like,
I just don't like
that
going
always
barefoot.
amused me though, because I was like, he'll get all up in your bitsy bits, but the feet have to have a routine before they'll touch them.
Wow.
Like, wow, okay. Well, I mean, I'm assuming he's been in her bitsy bits. They've had children, so
Well, I mean,
I
would think that'd be an accurate assumption,
would
but
think that would be part of the having the children.
yeah, as long as he doesn't touch her feet.
You're like, ooh, don't wrap them legs around me.
Yeah, you can't really be spontaneous with that. Shit requires some forethought.
Did you wash your feet? Does she have to wash her feet before she gets in bed?
No, well, he's not going to touch them. But he also will never show his feet. Like, I bet he wears socks in the pool. I mean, I don't know that because it's been a long time, but it wouldn't surprise me because I've literally known this man 30-something years and I've never seen his feet. We vacationed together. So.
No, it's not like that at all. I just don't like going barefoot.
God, I do.
I don't.
Mason
And every
is
time
going to
she-
have, boot leather feet. He would literally, I think, walk through the Sahara Desert barefoot.
I love going barefoot. I love being barefoot.
Until you step on a piece of cat litter or some shit, and then you bitch about it, and every time I'm like, that's why I'm
ow.
wearing shoes.
My feet, I guess because I used to go barefoot a lot and I quit, my feet have gotten more sensitive. You know, they were more calloused. I mean, they were never calloused because they weren't rough, but I guess it's tougher.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
How long since you have pedicure? I'll never forget that as long as I live. I convinced my mom. This is when I first started going and getting pedicures. I had convinced my mom to go with me to get a pedicure, and Mom didn't want to, but I was like, "Oh, it'll be relaxing. It'll be."
I bet she did not agree.
You know, all that stuff you say when you're trying to get somebody to go get a pedicure, and so
all of those lies.
yeah. I was like, the vibrating, it'll be great. And so, Mom's sitting there and they start working on her feet. And you know how they had their mask on when they're filing your feet. This was pre-COVID, of course.
Well, they still wore masks.
Yeah,
though.
when they were doing the feet, But, and she's sitting there and she's...
I would too. Could you imagine pulling out a foot skin booger.
Okay, what place was this? Because I need to stay away from that one.
It was the one by Safari Pets.
Okay.
And so they're sitting there, and she looks up, and she has, and you can like see the snarl, like
The disgust.
You can't see her mouth because of the mask, but you can see this.
And you know she's going, ooh.
Oh, you nasty. She's like, how long since you had pedicure? I thought my mom would die. So we